Hello guys, got another battle here. This is against like Battleler123 or something like that. I don't know if he has a YouTube or not, so yeah. I led off with, Reuniclus because I thought he may want to lead off with the Sableye because it was in the lead spot, which really wasn't the best idea because, yeah, he has an Ambipom, which probably would have led off, but whatever. But he actually led off with his Hydreigon, and I was like, oh, well that sucks, so I have to switch out into Terrakion. So I was just going to predict the Dark Pulse because, yeah, obvious. Draco wouldn't really hurt all that bad because, I don't know. But he has a Sableye, so I'm guessing he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. But he actually went for the Confuse Ray, predicting the switch, which is like, oh, okay, I guess. Blue really doesn't care because, yeah, I do have the Shadow Ball because I'm the Trick Room set. So, yeah. I just woke up, too, so that's why I sound weird. So now I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball, hit the Sableye. It's neutral, but at least it hits, and he can't really touch me. Because most Sableye just have like sub, Will-O-Wisp, Confuse Ray, and Recover. But you'll see on later, he doesn't have sub, he has whatever it is. What the hell is Nightshade? But I went for Focus Blast here, predicting his Hydreigon to come in. But he went into Ambipom, which works just as well, because Ambipom dies to a Focus Blast easily. Life Orb, modest max special attack, so goodbye Ambipom. So he's gonna go back into his, or just go into his Gliscor. He's gonna set up a Swords Dance, and I'm like, oh, I hope I don't get confused because I won't hit you with the Psychic. So yeah, I do snap out of confusion, and I just hit him with the Psychic, which is all good. I needed to hit him because that Gliscor could have hurt. I did have a Rotom, so I didn't really have to worry about it. So yeah, I'm just gonna switch out, go back into Rotom, because I really don't think he's gonna do anything outside of Earthquake. But he goes for Facade, predicting me to switch out, which was a good play. So yeah. I'm not sure how much Facade really does, because, it's non-stab. But it did do a good chunk to Rotom, but I don't have any defense EVs, so whatever. So just go for the Hydro, take out the Gliscor, because, yeah. So that's all good. That's a dead Gliscor. And we're all good. So now he's going to go back into his Hydreigon. So that's good, I guess. Just going to switch out here, predict the, whatever it is, Draco, and just go into Iron Balls. Hope he doesn't predict that and go for the Fire Blast, which he doesn't. He just goes for a Dark Pulse. I guess he just didn't want to mess with Draco and all that stuff. But then I see his Life Orb, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to predict that Fire Blast and get out of here. So switch out, go into my Terrakion. If he wants to go for Dark Pulse again, predicting a switch, that's good. If he wants to go for Flamethrower, predicting me to stay in, that's good. The only thing that would really hurt was a Surf, but I have so many things to switch into, I don't think he's going to predict that and go for Surf. So right here, went for Stone Edge because I was predicting his Sableye to come in, and yeah, I needed to kill that thing off because that thing is scary. So he goes for Surf, kills off Terrakion after the -1 defense, which is fine. Terrakion really wasn't going to be much more use because, yeah. So just going to Infernape because I can just fake out and kill him. Hoping he wasn't going to predict that and go into his Sableye. But it would have been fine because I could just Fire Blast that thing. Which, yeah. He goes into his Terrakion now. He just wanted to kill me off, so I have the Focus Sash still because he hasn't set up rocks, and I don't think anything on his team carries rocks. So that's good. I'm just going to take that pretty well, have my Focus Sash, and then I'm going to kill him off with the Close Combat. Which is all good. It's great. Dandy. So yeah. I mean, he saw Fake Out, so he probably should have thought Close Combat was coming. Or that I would have the Focus Sash, because, yeah. We did have a Speed Tie, but he may have just had a Scarf, which mine did, so his probably did too. So I have my Blaze Boost, and I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast. This is hella speed up because, yeah, he stalls for like 20 turns pointlessly. If you're wondering why I went into Ferrothorn, I don't really mind if it get burned. Plus, I want to get up a layer of spikes because his last Pokemon is a Cloyster. And they are notorious for having the Focus Sash, which is like, oh, okay. So yeah, he just went for the Nightshade, all that good stuff. So Reuniclus is pretty much the way I'm going to kill him off because he really can't hit me. Unless I get confused like a million times, which turns out I will. Which really sucks. Before I sped this up, this battle was like 20-some minutes long. And yeah, I think 31 turns. And with the laggy Desume, that really sucks. So yeah, you guys probably can't really tell what's going on, but anytime that my HP keeps going down. It's either he went for Nightshade or I hit myself in confusion. But now I'm just going to have to go into Drake and Josh because I got a special defense lower on one of the Shadow Balls. I finally got a Fire Blast off, but I missed, which is like, wow, that's great. So now let's go for the Leech Seed because that's all good, and I need that on the Sableye just to kill it off. So yeah, he's went for a Nightshade, all that stuff. So about to unspeed it up because yeah, I'm about to kill him off on the next turn, which is good. So yeah, he goes for another Confuse Ray with like a bitch, and I'm like, oh damn. But I actually get through it this time, and I just go for the Fire Blast, kill off the Sableye, which is like, yay, bye bye Sableye, which rhymed, which is all cool. So he did burn me, which is like fine, whatever. His last is a Cloister, so yeah. If he stays in his Shell Smashes, I know his Focus Sash is broken. Plus, I have Thunder Wave on Drake and Josh. So yeah, that's good. So I just stayed in and went for Thunder Wave. But he did just kill me off with the Icicle Spear, which is okay. Because I have Rotom to outspeed him and finish him off. So yeah, that was a good game. He's just gonna get killed, which is like a 2-0. I don't know. But just make sure, comment, rate, subscribe. If he has a channel, I'll put it in the description. So check that out too. So yeah. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Later, guys.